Hey everyone, a nerd named Mark here, and doing something new. I do it every once in a while when announcements are made, mainly for Kamen Rider stuff. And I know, obviously, I haven't been covering Zenkaiser at all. I stopped around episode 20 just because, honestly, it wasn't holding my interest enough to watch it on a weekly basis, but I have started watching it again to catch up because I figured once there's a good batch of episodes, I can just, binge, a couple episodes at a time. So that's basically been my go to right now. So I am catching up. I'm about 12 episodes behind because I think episode 40 is about to drop. But today we got our first look at Avataro Sentai DonBrothers, which um, I don't know. Like, okay, I've been adamant in saying I am the most least knowledgeable Sentai person who does a lot of Toku content. As of right now, the only seasons I've completely watched is um, Gokaiger and Rio Soldier. I mean, I've watched like the older ones like Car Ranger and Ninja and stuff like that, but that was a long time ago. But and I have a bad memory. So from recent, within the last 18 months or so, since everything happened, I mainly just finished those two, and obviously Zenkaiser, I'm 2/3 of the way through what's been released so far, so I am, you know, catching up on a lot of stuff. It's Sentai's never been like my strong suit, especially with enunciating the names and just getting everything jumbled. And I know this is a crutch. I am in that small, minute amount where it's like watching Power Rangers and Super Sentai. It's kind of like oil and water. They don't really mix too well. And I will be the first to admit, from my younger years and getting into stuff, the ignorance of me being like, well, you know, I just watch Power Rangers. It's just an adaptation of Super Sentai. Obviously, later on as an adult, I realized, hey, it's definitely not a one to one, you know, adaptation. They're just using footage in suits. Like it's two different, two different genres in two different franchises. So as I started getting back into Power Rangers and checking out Super Sentai, yes, so I will not get a lot of the references. Another thing about Zenkaiser, watching it and seeing, all the callbacks to other seasons, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool power. Maybe I'll check that out. Like, not knowing a lot of the previous seasons didn't take me out of Zenkaiser. It's just like, I wish I had more knowledge so I could have got hyped and excited when a certain Sentai gear was being used. But that's the point. Don Brothers. So right off the bat, let's there's two things that released: a poster and then a scan of the red Sentai on a motorcycle. So we're gonna check out the poster first. Boom, right there. This looks really cool. I kind of digging the whole, because Zenkaiser did it. Um, Real Soldier and Karamoga not as much, but I like that everyone has like a distinct style of their suit. Um, this poster right off the bat, looking at it, like I'm getting strong anime vibes from this. Like, and I will not get the references. Like I saw a few tweets where people were like, "Oh, well, the blue is like this and the pink's like that," and I'm like, "Okay, I have no idea." I'm going into this like no knowledge of those seasons, so it's for me, it's kind of like I have the joke I make with all my friends, the pure eyes. So I have no references to warp or affect my opinion on anything. I just have to go on based on base value. And I will say this looks really freaking cool. Um, I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna try to zoom in if it lets me. So I noticed there's like this cool D-pad. Sorry, I'm trying to do this like real time. Like I should have set this all up with my Stream Deck to push buttons. I noticed there's like a D-pad style on the knees, and I noticed the belt, like the buckle and stuff, looks like the same gear holder from Zenkaiser. Um, the same with obviously red has a sword, but looking at pink, blue, yellow, and black, it looks like they have a newer version of the Geertlinger, which is pretty cool. I just recently finally got a Geertlinger. I've been waiting. Um, Another thing is it looks like I could be wrong, Pink Ranger might be male. I'm not sure. I'm not going to make any assumptions. Not that that, you know, affects whether or not I'm going to watch this show. I'm still going to check it out and give it a chance. Just from the standpoint, like I said, Sentai is something that like it's tough for me to watch weekly, unless it really like draws me in. But I do like that there's multiple different like suit designs, and then we have the mini little cat one, which I'm getting Persona 5 vibes from, honestly, 100%. So right off the bat, that's gonna actually pull me in to like wanna watch this show because I really I love Persona. And yeah, so like there's some cool things like we got the logo. We could see like on the sword and on the side gear, but it has their peach gla visor gear logo hybrid on it. So I'm not sure what implications that is. Blue has fur on the suit, so I'm like, oh, I know that has been done before. I'm not that out of touch with Sentai stuff. um, I mean, I'm not, I'm literally probably the least qualified person to be making this video, but it is something that like really intrigued me. And from a toku standpoint, I'm always, I'm gonna give every toku that like a chance, But I like this. I like the logo. I like the cool like the waves around it and the sound like that. Like this poster grabs me. This like pull like this has my attention from like a standpoint. Like I said, not a big Sentai fan or knowledgeable on the thing. From an outsider, this actually grabs my attention. This is something I'm just like, okay, I don't know what this is. Just seeing the poster, I'm like, this looks cool. 5 different designs, and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with that. That's something I'm definitely going to check out. And I know uh, from rumors and things because on Twitter and I don't fish out these things, but I know that there's rumors going around that the red from Don Brothers is going to show up in Zenkaiser. I know Sentai does like the handoff towards the end of the show, so obviously that's why I'm also catching up on Zenkaiser because I really am curious about the next season, especially a continuation of Zenkaiser to an extent. So that's that. Next up, we have a photo of a cycle, and I'm just putting that in right now. There we go. I I know it's CG and this and that. I have no qualms with CG. Like CG is CG. If you're really gonna like be like, oh, I hate the CG, it's like honestly, CGI is CGI. At the end of the day, it's and it's a TV show. I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna harp on it. Okay. The one thing I notice about this is that looks like the gear thing. Like it has the whole top thing right there where the little visor is. You have a gear on the side of it, and I was like, "Oh, is that modified for the gear?" Because it kind of looks like they're taking the Sentai gears and kind of making them a little more ninja-esque. I guess is the only way I can really explain it. And then on the side by the hands, you see 46 for the season. You see a gear symbol, and then you see the peach visor gear hybrid symbol for the season. And I was like, "That's cool." Um, from other rumors, I guess like was it Jiren's gonna be in this and he transforms as a mecha into most of the stuff. I don't know. Like I said, everything I've seen and read on Twitter and various other sources like Reddit and this and that, everyone, everything's rumors obviously. Until there's magazine scans and an announcement and trailers, everything is rumors. Then again, there have been people who have been correct with the Revice rumors and the Zenkaiser rumors. So I'm just like, well, they could be right. But this really, it really appeals to me. I'm gonna bring the poster back up because I like looking at it. From the standpoint of just, I don't want to say an outsider. Obviously outsider from the standpoint of living in the United States and not living in Japan, but from the standpoint of in this toku community and everyone else and this and that, like I do feel like an outsider when it comes to Sentai stuff. I get the mini plaws. I do get some of the gimmicks, and I have some of the morphers and this and that, but from a source who will give you a deep dive, you know, uh, deep, very long, like 35-minute video dissertation breaking down everything. That's not going to happen with me. Okay, I'm taking everything at face value with no prior knowledge. Like, and I have to stress that enough because when I do Sentai stuff, I do get feedback. People like, well, it's this. You should know that. And it's like, I'm like, I don't. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I watch what I watch, and some things don't appeal to me, but at the same time, I'm always open minded where I will give every show, every season, every movie, everything a chance. I don't write something off before it comes out just based on appearances. I mean, look at the Saber situation. You know, everyone was, a lot of people were like, and then look at Revice even and Zenka, it's one of those things where it's like I'm not going to feed into this like weird negativity where it's like I don't want to check this out because, it looks. It's like, hey, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'll watch the first like 5 or 6 episodes because everything needs to pick up. You can't watch one episode and know if something is gonna be good, honestly. So I'm gonna give this a chance. Avataro Sentai DonBrothers. The suits look cool. I like the way the suits look. I like that each one is kind of unique in its own way in individuality. So that's gonna add to the personality of it. Instead of a uniform, all 5 wear the same exact thing, in just different colors. So I think that's really cool. I hope that's a trend that's going to keep going. I know it's happened in the past. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. Like I said, just looking at the poster on the screen right now, I'm just like, man, that poster, that looks so clean. Those suits look so nice. I like the visors. I like everything about it. Like they're so cool. Now I just want a trailer or some sort of press conference announcement so I can tell what's going on with this at the same time. I kind of want to avoid it because Zenkaiser's not done. I'm still catching up. And I really don't want anything spoiled from that. But that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Avataro Sentai DonBrothers. Are you still watching Zenkaiser? If so, let me know. Let me take off the poster really quick. I have been streaming on Twitch, and I've been streaming building nano blocks and like Gundam models, but I will be diving into all my mini pla sets for Zenkaiser. I have all the mini plas, so I'm going to be making all of those on stream. So it's twitch.tv/nerdnamemark. The VODs will be here on the YouTube channel, so subscribe if you can't make it to the stream and you want to see them anyways. I upload all the VODs here as well. I thank you guys for watching. Like I said, let me know what you think of DonBrothers. Let me know how you're feeling about Zenkaiser right now. As I'm catching up, I just want more Stacy stuff, so that's all I really care about. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.